Hi, I'm Guy Branum, the official, unofficial ambassador of California Prunes. And you think you know prunes. You think you don't like prunes. But you're wrong. Like, you like plums, and prunes are just dried plums. Like, you like apricots and dried apricots, and somehow you're not able to make the leap from you like plums to you like prunes. Does the fact that they have a slightly different, somewhat French name confuse you? Calm down. I think the best thing about prunes is that they have like a rich, complex fruit flavor, but they're something that you can keep in your cupboard around for just months and months and they don't go bad. And one of the great things about that is they're a great way to make a quick and easy fruit dessert without having any fresh fruit in the house. So today I'm going to teach you guys how to make far breton, which is a traditional dessert from Brittany where they grow a lot of prunes. And it's basically like a riff on a clafouti, but using prunes. So the first step in your far breton, take about 25 prunes, and then I'm gonna take some alcohol and I'm gonna put it on the prunes. While our prunes are in the cognac, we're gonna come and we're going to make the batter for the custard. So I'm going to take 3 eggs, and then we're gonna go with 2 cups of milk. Then we need 5 tablespoons of melted butter. And then you're gonna add 3/4 of a cup of flour, and then 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar, a pinch of salt to pick up flavor, and then a little shot of vanilla extract. Put it in your blender. So the blender has done all of the work. The only thing left is for us to put it in the refrigerator and let it sit for 2 to 3 hours or overnight so that all the flour can hydrate. If you want to, while you're simmering the prunes and you want to add just a little bit of a beautiful caramelly flavor to it, one thing you can do is when the alcohol gets going, you can flambe it. So if you have a gas stove and you have a nice boil, that's one thing about this recipe, is it's very quick, but you need to do it a couple of hours ahead of time, which is really great for a dinner party. You can prep everything for this dessert, then make the rest of the meal, then come back and bake your clafouti. All right, it's been 2 hours. It is now time to assemble our far breton. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take the prunes that we've been letting soak in cognac, and we're gonna just drain off the liquid. We don't need the liquid, so we're gonna drain that off. And then I'm going to assemble my far breton in my cast iron skillet. So we're gonna start out 2 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna put the butter into the pan. Now what this butter is going to do is it's going to create like a non-stick shell outside of the far breton, and it's going to give great flavor. And we're going to try to actually brown the butter a little bit, so it'll give it a little bit of extra flavor to pick up on those darker, more complex notes in the prunes. So when you pull the batter out of the refrigerator, you want to take it to the blender and blend it for just another second. That's because in the refrigerator, when it's cold, the butter is going to coagulate a little bit and it's gonna rise to the top. So we wanna just reintegrate it and get it good. Oh, look there. We're starting to get some nice little brown color on the butter as the bubbling stops. Now is the time. We're gonna pour our batter into the middle of that butter so the butter will rise up around it. Now, we're gonna take our prunes. You could cut them in half so that they more regularly integrate into the custard. I disagree. I think when you get a prune in a dessert, it should be a big, lovely ball of sweetness and juiciness. Okay, so you put it in the oven at 400 degrees for 45 minutes or longer. French people, they cook this dessert until it's almost black on the outside, like you would with a Basque burnt cheesecake. So you get real color and real flavor in there. I don't take it that far, but I think getting a lot of good color on it and a lot of beautiful puffiness is really what this dessert is about. All right, so it's been 45 minutes. Let's take a look at our far breton. That is gorgeous. We could let it get a little bit darker, but I think it's perfect. You think prunes are healthy? No, baby, they're delicious.